With music being a very important part of my life and the lives of others, I basically couldn't function properly when the music I was listening to started only coming out of 2 of the 6 speakers. After reading through multiple different forums and many different Facebook groups, I finally came to the conclusion that the factory amp that was 17 years old had finally bit the dust. So doing a quick search on eBay brought me to a few selections for the very reasonable price of $190. No, we're not doing that. So I made my way to the local pick and pull, and here's how it went. First Chrysler 300 of the day. Take a look under the dash, and nope, it's gone. And what's behind door number 2? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, next. All right, on to the charger. This is the XXT, but take a look under the dash. There we are. There's our amp that we need. Let's try and figure out plan of attack on how to take this bad boy out. All right, we got the amp pulled out of the charger. It's a 2007 charger. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is it's not the exact same part number as the couple that I found on eBay that were specifically from a 2005 Dodge Magnum RT with the upgraded sound system. It's not the same part number, so I'm gonna keep looking around, see if I can find something else, something a little closer, maybe something from a Magnum, but I'll keep you guys posted. Kind of beating myself up a little bit here because this charger, it's missing the amp that I'm looking for, but it's got a full set of Viper reps on it, and they're all 20-inch reps. It's got a little bit of curb rash, but it's freaking missing one wheel. Okay, I've tried not to stop and look at every like cool, neat thing that I see here. I had to on this one though. 2014 BMW i4. Look at this thing. This is like this was the compact electric car. I didn't realize this is what the interior looked like, and you can actually hear the wood grain on it. Look at that. Super, super neat. All right, last ditch effort. This one's for all the marbles. It's a base model, so that's not promising. But if we come around here, we're gonna view this live. You're gonna see this at the same time I do. Around here, this is the only Magnum in this entire place, and there's no amp. According to LKQ's website, this is the only Dodge Magnum in the entire place. So, I'm gonna keep wandering around, try and look at a couple more 300s. I've found like probably 10 of them, and none of them have amps. So the only one I've found is out of a charger that does not have the same part number. So we might just have to send it. Fought me like crazy, but I got it out. So I need to compare this one to the other one that I have there and there. So I'm gonna take a look at these, see if I can find the difference between them. I will say the ones that I found on eBay that is supposed to be specifically for a 2005 Dodge Magnum with the upgraded sound system, it starts with P0505. But from there, I'll just double check everything to confirm it. And the best part is, I paid $7 to get in, $29 for each amplifier, and $5 for an extended warranty on them, bringing it to a grand total of $80.29 with tax, or less than half of the cost of just one amplifier on eBay. Now getting into the install, almost all factory amplifiers will either be under the dash or in the trunk. Just do a quick Google search just to double check. And while you're at it, go ahead and head over to jessebussy.com for the best quality and, more importantly, most affordable merchandise in the game. After pulling any panels out of the way, mine having one trim piece on the side and 2 screws underneath, there's one more module that needs pulled before getting to the amp. After unscrewing the 3 screws and unplugging both plugs on the bottom, I made a shocking discovery. How perfect is this? So this is the one that I just pulled out of the Magnum. You can see P05059073AN, and this is the one that came out of the 300 from the junkyard. And we see there P05059073AN. It is a perfect match. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this one in. Unless you want to take out this bottom carpeted area, you can get the little plugs out. Whenever it's installed like this, the plugs are on the bottom side of it. So you have to kind of, what I did is I kind of wedged it up like this, and then you'll push down on that little nub thing, but as long as you can hear, there'll be kind of a click, basically. It'll click out, and then you can just pull it out of place. And then from there, you just kind of maneuver it out of its little hidey hole. Last but not least, we reverse the process and start plugging in the new amplifier and screwing it back in place. And while we're at it, be sure to smash like and subscribe. That way you can help me beat my college in subscriber count. And finally, with the panels back in place, let's see how it turned out. All right, kick panel back on. I am soaking wet. The door soaking wet. I had to put a rag over the window controls to make sure they're not gonna get all soaking wet. But let's go ahead and give it a test. Now, I did just think about the fact I probably should have tested this before I put everything back together, but you know, you only live once. Yeah, I fixed it! I fixed it! Oh, it feels so good. So, if anybody wants a factory amplifier out of a 2007 Dodge Charger, hit me up. I'll probably just send it to you. I mean, you could buy it from me, but I might just send it to you. Who knows?